Hey YouTube, what's up? It is me, Knights XYZ, and I'm going to be doing an FSC tutorial, start to finish. I'm just going to be doing a walkthrough, so pretty much playing through the entire thing, and I'm going to be telling you guys key points throughout the mission, and telling you guys techniques to use, and stuff like that. So when you want to do these runs by yourself, you don't have to count on other people to revive you or whatnot, right? So, this is a rank 9-3 mission, King of Ashes. It's very common. People call it the Vanna runs or whatever. So yeah, let me just quickly get a set. This is my lockdown set, but I currently have to, well, not have to, I want to make a Blizz brand, or Glacius I should say, because I want to do the Red Romulus Twins run. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I'm just quickly gonna equip a set. Many people would either go with a Shiver Mist Buster or Voltaic Tempest. Shiver, very helpful throughout the entire layer. I'm gonna be going with Venom Veiler though. Because it pretty much makes my attack do more damage. Like, it's just a very helpful thing in general. So, I'm gonna be needing the heat for my Bliss Brown. I'd really prefer to use my friggin' voltage. I think I should. But, I need heat, so let's hope it's not gonna be that weak. Alright, so let me see. For my weapons is already chosen. Armor. Either they're going to go for the Deadshot Chapeau or the Perfect Mask. This would give me charge time reduction and fire and elemental resist. It's actually a better choice, I think. Wait, or would I want to bring Chaos? I'm just thinking because there's going to be a lot of elemental and fire there, but also a lot of shadow. It's mainly shadow and fire, but there's also elemental scattered here and there, so I'm thinking of going with the shadow kind of armor. Divine Mantle is not bad, but I really don't get any damage bonuses from that, so thinking of bringing Chaos. Now that means I have no shadow resistance, but come on, what's the odds of you getting hit by a shadow attack? That's actually pretty high, but still, I could take it. So let me see, my swords have damage very high right now. I'm gonna bring Elite Quick Draw Module because later on at Vanaduke, when you have your Blitz, charge time reduction is very important, but also ASI, because when you're gonna be over there, it's your time of vulnerability. Like, you know, when he drops the hammer, you go there, right? You're going to want to quickly retreat and then charge again and unleash another one, right? But if your ASI is like little to none, then you're going to be standing there releasing your charge and he's going to turn around and hammer you, boom, you're done, right? So I recommend that you guys get some sort of ASI on your Blitz Needle. I mean, as long as it has the charge time reduction medium from level 10, that's pretty much good enough. At least charge time reduction very high and you'll be going somewhere. So, I mean, that's what I have max with the Mask of Cirrus in this. So as you can see, damage very high, charge time reduction med, it'll be very high at level 10. This one is charge time reduction max on guns, this one's max as well. So yeah, I like my charge time reduction, but ASI and damage is always great. So, here we go, Depth1. I'm pretty sure that my auto target is off. I mean, I don't even use it that much. I might use it occasionally, but I really don't use it, so yeah, it's pretty much a pain to use over here in FSC as well, especially when you want to bypass the, what should we fucking call it, the wheels, yeah, those things that are rolling towards me. Oh yeah, I swear, whatever, I'm pretty sure you guys don't really give a shit, so yeah, let's begin. The skill off the slags. Your objective is to get up top and break all the wheels without getting killed or injured. Okay, yeah, stop playing around. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of zombies that spawn up there. Once you kill all the wheels, you're pretty much going to have a very... So the objective here, kill the wheels first. You're going to have all these slags up on you. On your case, I should say. That does 471 non-poison. And now when they're poisoned, you're going to notice that it's going to do a lot more damage. See, it's poisoned. Oh, fuck. Hold on, it's still poisoned, right? Now it did 493. It might not be that much, but on a Blitz Needle, when it goes up from like 220 something a clip to like 290 something a clip, and there's like 12 clips in a Blitz charge, that's like hundreds of more damage per charge that you're doing on it, right? So many people would just shiver him in place, but once you have poison on him and then the charge time reduction and the ASI, it's gonna be smooth sailing from there. Luckily, I just got a Vitapod right off the start. Sometimes you won't end up getting a Vita until like depth 26 or depth 25, but yeah, it all just depends on whatever they drop, you know? Sometimes you'll be even lucky and get a Sinister Skelly piece, whether it's mask, shield, or an armor. I think that's the kind of armor that the slags have. Like, that's how much damage they take. Like, I mean, if you were to use the same attack in lockdown and you're wearing the sinister skelly thing, then it would do the same amount of damage to the slags, but yeah, whatever. The whole point over here is to kill off all the slags, and then you want to get all the statues down onto the pressure plates. So a good thing to do at first is actually to get all the totems, like those kind of things, and you're going to move them in front of the wheels to block them. And what that does, it prevents all the wheels from just flying around. Oh, fuck. No, I totally missed that. That was actually kind of funny. But yeah, so the whole point of that was to put the wheels in, to put the totems in front and then block them off. Another thing to do, you can start setting up these things early. It's just a good thing to do in case you want to hide behind them. And then just, if you have a hammer or something like that, then it would be a big help. But I'm just going to freeze everything just so I can get the poison on them. And then continue this stuff. I mean, like, the slags over there, they're not really a big threat. Honestly, they're just there to walk around and piss you off. And don't try your best not to do combos in this, because trust me, when you combo through one slag, there's gonna be another slag behind it just waiting to slap you in the face. So yeah, stick to what you call it? Just charging your brandish stuff. Charging Voltes, charging Glacius, Blizzbrand, Atron, whatever the hell you have. Atron does not really make sense to have here, except for the occasional Jelly or Wolver. But yeah, even Grand Foss would be better over here. What the hell? So yeah, see, now I have to do one. Normally people would go for all the slags at first and have like a shitload to kill at the end. Easy. Now over here, what you're supposed to do is pretty much remove all the blast cube thingies like that, and then step onto the little pressure buttons. But the easier thing that everybody seems to be doing would just unleash your Brandis charge right at the side of this, and it would just wreck it, see? So just skip that entire spot. Like, you know, just fucking ass, whatever, you know. Alright, that section is done. Moving on, a shitload of wheels. Once you pass this part, there's gonna be stuff that spawns. Yeah. What's not new? Booby trap. Ew, only hitting 226s, man. That's bad. But once it's level 10, I'm sure it'll be a lot better. Wow, Oilers don't freeze for long. I figured that out. Just kill these motherfuckers. Hitting 127s on Argent. Depth 24 is not that bad, but man, who cares about damage right now? You know, it's pretty much just about succeeding through there. You don't have to be hitting like friggin' 5,000 every hit, you know? Because many people either go offensive or defensive. I am more of an offensive person. That's just kind of funny if you hear like all the jokes I make. I don't know, in real life. But like, oh, hold on, forget about that. I gotta mention, over here there's gonna be a shitload of stuff that spawns. I think it's 4 jellies and around 8 slags, something like that. But yeah, anyways, just gonna want to kill everything and then proceed. So what's best to do is stick to spamming charges again. Later on, once it gets to the Trojan stage, I'll just show you guys what other techniques you can be using. So you see how I'm traveling a lot? I'm not staying into one spot and then trying to fend out. Like, I mean, if you do this, if you stay out close combat, you're gonna get hit most likely. If your attacks do not do much damage, I should say. So that's that thing, that's done. Next wave. Wow, an entire Blizzbrand charge can't even kill a turret or a flamethrower. But yeah. You know what? I always thought that the Blizzbrand or the Glacius would be like so much more epic, you know? When I look at it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing freezes anything. I was mainly thinking of it for like lockdown and stuff, right? It must be totally beast, but it's nothing that special about it, so yeah. Now here comes all the friggin' Trojans. What you're gonna want to do first is get rid of all these friggin' annoying ass turrets. And see how Trojans are so predictable, how I stopped and I went? So now he just want to come charge me over here, right? This guy, you can pretty much manipulate them. Like, look, it's not hard, it's all about the timing. This guy's gonna come in hot, boom. It's very simple. So what I'm gonna want to do at first is inflict the poison on them so that everything does like a lot less a lot more damage to them. See, this guy's gonna attack there, and I shield that off. That's simple. Next, this guy's gonna come, simply go there with the poison. That barely skinned him, but still, it's not that hard. Once you guys get used to doing it, it'll just end up paying off. So that's the first level. It's not that hard. It's once you get to like depth 27 when things might get a bit more challenging, but even then it's still easy. As long as you know the basics, you know how to shield cancel, you know how to manipulate them. Like for example, before the slides prepare to jump and they would have the purple circle showing above, below their feet, right? Then you can tell that the attack's coming. So yeah, it's just simple. As long as you guys just pay attention, do not just fuck around. Sure, I like to fuck around, but I'm used to it. But yeah, in general, just I don't even know what else to say. Just fucking pay attention. You don't have to have the best gear for this stuff either. I did this in Dusker before. You can do this in Proto. I did it in Proto as well. What the hell? It's soft shit. But the whole point of me doing this is to show you guys more techniques. So later on, when I find more, I'll be doing different things. Alright? So this is level 1. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys will stay tuned and watch the rest of the run. Laters.